We are joined with Martyn and Debbie from the Environment Agency here at the Monday Night Community Show, as we do take you through until 10. So Martyn, what are tide locked fallout flaps, and are there many in Swale?
We have several outfall flaps that drain the surface water runoff from the land out to sea. During the high tide, these flaps are held closed shut, known as tide locks, preventing the water from leaving the land. When the tide returns to low level, water flows freely through the outfall flaps and out to sea.
Do you have many pumping stations? Yes,
we have 2 pumping stations in the area, one at Mocket's just by East Church and one at Sea Salter. And due to the nature of outfalls and pumping stations, the eel population has seriously declined, and we are in the process of providing overpasses in many areas that allow free passage for the alvers to return into the freshwater systems and then back out to sea after a 20-year lifespan.
I know you wanted to cover damage to sea defences, Martyn.
Yes, many of our seawalls are made of clay and need continuous maintenance. Rough seas erode the face and rear of the walls, but rabbits and other burrowing mammals create an honeycomb effect, weakening the structure of the wall. Grazing, cattle, horses and sheep damage the edge of the wall and often cause the height of the wall to become seriously reduced. Also 4x4 vehicles, quad bikes and trial bikes also cause serious damage that create deep ruts which prevent our team assessing many areas they need to inspect. This can sometimes delay any necessary repair work, which puts some areas at high risk.
So Debbie, do you cover signage on sea defences?
Yes, we do. There's a legal requirement for the EA to inform members of the public of hazards that are present in some of the areas. So yes, we do put up signs.
Have you got any open days coming up?
We haven't got any coming up, but we did have one back in April. We're going to try and hold one every year. We open our depot and invite members to general public to come along and have a cup of tea and a piece of cake, and we discuss with them their areas where they live and if they've got any flooding incidences and basically anything they need to know that's in their area.
Do you carry out regular maintenance at the Environment Agency?
Yeah, we have a lot of regular maintenance programs that we have to follow. We have to rake the grills quite regular where water flows out to sea, and we have grill sections that they have to be raked and kept cleared. Outfall flaps are always checked, and we have a lot of chambers that need checking. Penstocks that help control some of the water levels are tested and greased quite regular. We have to remove, sometimes there are some fallen trees that perhaps cause dams or blockages in some of the watercourses, so they have to be removed. Obviously we have the seawall inspections, and the main rivers we try and keep them weed cut and free, but only the watercourses that are in flood risk areas.
What other projects are you covering at the Environment Agency, Debbie?
We try to cover as many projects as possible. This year we've managed to do quite a few different things. We've put up over 100 bird boxes in our area. We've recently taken the management of many local authority watercourses which have become overgrown with aggressive vegetation. So we've cut them back and we've opened them up, and it's created a better habitat for many small animals and some plants and different plant species. We've also had a mowing regime on the sea walls that takes into account rare plants. Some of the areas that we mow, the actual mowing helps to spread the seed, and it does create vegetation and habitat for plants that are perhaps rare, but we have to do that within a time scale. There are certain times when we have to let the plant mature before we cut, so it's a project that we follow strictly. And we have weed spraying of invasive plants in some of our streams. We have a problem with pennywort, which chokes up a lot of the watercourses and kills the fish, so we try and work quite hard on getting rid of the pennywort.
Debbie, I know something you really wanted to cover this evening is your floodline and website.
Yeah, we have our own Environment Agency website, www.environment environment-agency.gov.uk. Within the website is a floodline section where you can put in your postcode, and it will tell you whether or not you're in a flood area or a at-risk area. If you put your information onto that website, you would be contacted if there are any problems in your area.
Okay. What is the number as well? That's on that
We
list?
have the number for the floodline is 0845 988 1188, but we also have an incident response number where we respond to pollution or flooding problems, and the incident response number is 0800 80 70 60. And if you'd like to come and speak to us at the depot, if you have any problems and you want to see us, give us a call on 01795 844 035.
And can our listeners use that number to get this leaflet you've brought with us as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give us a call and we can provide whatever leaflets and information you might need.
Debbie and Martyn, I'd like to thank you very much this evening for coming along and telling us all about the Environment Agency.
Thank you very much for having us.
That's Debbie and Martyn here at the Monday Night Community Show telling us all about the Environment Agency this evening.